in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today. 258-2626.
Okay. Welcome back. DT along with you here. I just had to get the camera set up here for the boys game, which is getting set to get underway, and just finish off my scoring here for the Chargers as Sully Buttes sneaks out a victory, 52-51. Paige Bacher, a couple of free throws in the quarter. She went 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the quarter, but she finished with 25 points, 25-27, 36, 43, 48. And there it is, 52. So there you go. The Chargers get the win, 52-51. So with that, I mean, they go to 7-7 on the season, and Warner drops to 9-6. For the Monarchs, 24 points for Stacia Sarda. She had 6 at the half, just came alive in the second half. 13 for Courtney Leithold. 3 of those, she had 3 threes from behind the arc, obviously. 5 points for Mackner. 4 points for Jensen, 3 points for McKenna Leithold, and 2 for Hansen for Warner. And I had the Monarchs in the books for 9 turnovers on the night. And they were from the free throw line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, they made their free throws mark. They had 14 of 18 from the free throw line. That's pretty impressive. Chargers, 25 points for Bacher, 6 in the game for Bernie, 5 for Yeager, 5 for Kinney, 9 for Olsen, 2 for Ellie Nelson for the Chargers. And I had Sully Buttes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They had 19 opportunities at the line, and they were 11 of 19. So with that, our players of the game, our Country 95-3, Colson Farms Unsung Hero. That's going to go to. I'm going to give that one out to. I'm going to give that to Sheridan Voorhees. For the unsung. Congratulations, Sheridan, our Country 95-3 Colson Farms Unsung Hero. And then our Country 95-3 Yackley Ranchers Player of the Game. Man, you got to go to number 1. You got to go to Paige. Paige Bacher's hung in there. So she is our Player of the Game, our Yackley Ranchers Player of the Game, Paige Bacher, here in Country 95-3. Getting ready for the boys matchup next. Let's get right into it. We'll... let's see. Let's hear from the head coach of the Warner Monarchs, and that would be Derek Hayline. Let's hear from Coach Hayline. Getting ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader. It's Saturday matinee basketball. Sully Buttes Charger boys' turn this time, taking on the Warner Monarchs. Always a great matchup here. And joining me now as head coach of Warner is Derek Hayline. Coach, you just got done coming off a game. I was talking to you. You played last night, but you guys always do back-to-back going into this game. Are you happy to turn the page on the month of January and get ready to focus on February run?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, anytime you start preparing for a late season run, and it's just a fun time for basketball all around.
Yeah, it is. And then you take a look at how many games you have and what you've got left here in the season. You got maybe like 6, 7, something like that. So it's always kind of a mad rush to the finish here. Do you like the direction your team is heading?
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of hit a lull the last couple weeks. But we had a really nice showing last night. I know the score maybe didn't indicate that, but Wabash Summit shoots 11 for 20 from 3-point range last night, and shot 68% in the second half. So, did they get some open looks? Yeah, but we played hard, and it's just one of those nights. It just wasn't meant to be for us.
Yeah, sometimes you're just in the wall of the wave, and you just got to let it wash over you and move on. But from that, I mean, you take. You didn't really. You guys, your team, I'm sure, didn't panic, and they're just like, sometimes this night happens. Sometimes you're the bug, and the other night you're the windshield.
Yeah, absolutely. And we battled all the way through. I got a really young group. We're going to start 2 freshmen, a sophomore, a junior, and I only have 1 senior on this team. So we're really young team. We're learning, and I was just proud of the effort and the attitude that I got last night.
Yeah. With that, the young teams, as Coach Winter was telling me earlier, that the young crew they learn those painful lessons at the start, but they'll be more solid for you at the end of the season. In some ways, you're kind of facing that with Sully Buttes, although they do have some seniors on that squad. What do you know about this year's version of the Chargers?
They're always well coached. I think Brian does a really nice job. Obviously, Whitler is obviously a focus. He got going against us last year in Warner, so obviously he's a focus, and but all around, they play well, they play hard, and we got a tough task ahead of us tonight.
And I was looking at it, and I asked Coach Winter this as well. You're in their gym this year, and this is one of those little cracker boxes, man. I mean, they're on you, and it's the crowd's on you and stuff like that. The feeling is pretty intense out there. I'm sure it is on the sideline for you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is always one you got marked on the calendar when you come here. It's a tough place to play. It's always a great atmosphere. And like you said, small area, and the crowd's right on top of you. But that's also what makes it fun. And I would expect a hostile environment tonight. It's just one of those things. You know what you're getting when you come here. So, we're prepared. We've talked about it. We're prepared for it, and we're ready to go.
All right. Well, I know when I see the Warner Monarchs out there, girls or boys, they're going to be well coached, and they'll know the game, and they know the plays inside and out. And I think we're going to have a good matchup later on here. Coach, I appreciate the time. Thanks so much. Good luck today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Anytime. Derek Hayline, head coach of the Warner Monarchs pregame show, continues with more after this on Country 95.3 pregame show, made possible by Bankwest Oneida. Bankwest, convenient, connected, committed.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
As game 2 of our doubleheader coming up here, Sully Buttes Charger boys' turn here on the way as the Chargers get ready. Always a tough task, taking on always a well-coached and well-disciplined Warner Monarch team. Joining me now as head coach of the Chargers for the boys is Brian White. Coach, early on this week, you've had two tough games, and man, I got to tell you, I think it was like a few weeks before that up in Ipswich where you guys shot this way, man. I mean, you just shot the lights out of that gym, and it was a phenomenal night for you.
Yeah, our kids really shot it. I was really impressed with how well they came out and shot it and how fast we played. I thought we played fast. Yeah. Thought the ball popped. Like it didn't stick in somebody's hand. It wasn't dribbled a bunch. Like the ball really moved, and that was good for us. I mean, that's when we're at our best, when the ball's moving, when the ball's popping. I thought we did a nice job defensively overall throughout the game. I thought there were stretches where we weren't great defensively, just didn't take care of screens, didn't switch well enough, and some things like that we need to clean up and be better at on the defensive end of the floor. But overall, offensively, I was very impressed with how well we moved the basketball and played together, and the ball just really popped.
Yeah, there was that, and whenever I talk to coaches that are playing you, they focus on Wesley, on number 15. They say, we got to stop him. Especially in the last couple of instances, and you pointed this out to me too, is that sometimes with him, it is a deal where you get the opportunity to follow them and watch him. It's sometimes he understands that he's pretty good about seeing the floor and getting that ball to somebody else that's open.
Yeah, I think that's probably where the most growth in his games come. to be totally honest with you. Like he moves he's getting to the paint and he's finding teammates. You know, he's creating things for other people, and he's starting to trust that other guys will make shots and other guys will do things for us to help us win games. And I think that's been a huge growth for him. Like, honestly, if you watch him tonight, like when he makes a kick or we make a kick and a one more and somebody knocks down a shot, he's now as excited for those kids or for his teammates that make shots as he is for when he's actually probably way more excited when his teammates make shots, and he loves watching them succeed. So I think that's been a huge growth in his game. I think you're going to see that continue to grow over the rest of this year and next year, you know, as he's only a junior. But I think that's where you're seeing a lot of growth, because he's always kind of been able to score the ball. But now he's learning how to score the ball and get the ball to other people and allow them to make plays for him to get easier shots as well. Like, it's just we're a much better team when we're getting in the paint, we're getting the ball moved out of there, and we got multiple guys with 10-toed threes. We're not shooting off the dribble threes. We're not shooting contested stuff. We're shooting open 10-toed stuff, and a lot of it starts with Wes getting to where he gets to and multiple people having to be there to stop him.
Yeah. I've also seen it too. It happened a couple of weeks back after you finished just shooting phenomenally up at Ipswich. You went over to Miller, and man, you couldn't hit a bull in the backside with a scoop shovel. I mean, it was tough. Do you think you guys are all shot out going into this game? I hope not.
We hope we didn't use them all up the other night. So no, I mean, some nights you shoot it well, some nights you don't, and that's kind of part of it. The thing that's been big for us this year, especially kind of lately, is our defense has kept us in games. You know, our defense has been the thing that's allowed us to win basketball games. We've been in gaps. If you watch from the start of the year to now, Gavin Barber has made leaps and bounds on the defensive end, learning his role, accepting his role, and being and embracing, like, I'm going to take on one of their best guys and I'm going to defend him. And he's learning to do it without fouling. Like, that's been a big part of it, is like he's no longer – before he'd find himself with 2-3 fouls early when he was guarding one of somebody else's best player. Now he's learning to do it and not foul and contest and then go and help us rebound the basketball. So, like, that's been a huge growth in our game. And then our guards just kind of get after people. You know, we've kind of got that mentality where everybody's got to go out. You got to do your job and you got to take care of your own. You know, you got to be in the right spot to help somebody out, but it's your job to take care of your guy. And I think they've all kind of taken to that. They're all taking on that challenge, and I'm just really proud of where our defense is getting to.
Okay, well, the next challenge comes up against a pretty solid Warner club. I mean, they played last night, but they play. You know, this is a team. Obviously, you guys don't take lightly. It just seems like it's one of those natural annual rivalries against the Monarchs. A solid club and well coached by Coach Hayline.
Yeah, I mean, we've been going against each other now for probably about 10 plus years, and Derek does a great job over there, and he's just a competitive guy, and his teams are always competitive as well. And so, they're a little bit of a desperate team right now. You know, they've had a couple in a row. Like, they're going to want to get off that train, and they're going to come out here, and I guarantee they'll give us the best effort that they got, and we're going to have to match their intensity and match their energy.
Okay, well, tip off in just a bit. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Chargers taking on the Monarchs. Coach, appreciate the time. Thanks so much, and good luck tonight.
Thanks for coming us, DT. We appreciate it.
Anytime. Brian White, head coach of the Sully Buttes Chargers pregame show, continues with more after this on Country 95.3 pregame show, made possible by Bankwest Oneida. Bankwest, convenient, connected, committed.
YAG Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. YAG Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. YAG Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle, 605-280-8710 or Tony, 605-280-4771. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Buttes Chargers, from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First off, game 2 of our doubleheader here. Now for the Warner Monarchs. Starting off at one guard will be Josiah Baum. Baum, a 5'10 junior, number 4, Josiah Baum. Second guard will be Drew Bakeberg. Bakeberg, a 6'1 senior, number 10, Drew Bakeberg. A forward. It'll be Gage Canupi. Canupi, a 6-foot freshman, number 20, Gage Canupi. And then we have Brennan Wolf Donut, a 6'2 freshman, a forward, number 23, Brendan Wolf Donut. And then Alec Mickelson, a 6'1 forward, a sophomore, number 30, Alec Mickelson. That starting lineup again for the Monarchs. It is Baum, Bakeberg, Canupi, Wolf Donut, and Mickelson, as Warner comes in at 7 and 5 on the year, coached by Derek Hayline, assisted by Casey Nielsen. Now for the Sully Buttes Chargers, starting off will be at one guard will be Gavin Colson. Gavin, a 5'9 junior, number 20, Gavin Colson. Wesley Whitler, Wesley the point. Wesley, a 6'1 junior, number 15, Wesley Whitler. We'll have forwards Eli Mercer. Eli, a 6'3 senior, number 23, Eli Mercer. Gavin Barber. Gavin, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Gavin Barber. And Preston Kinney. Preston, a 6'4 senior, number 32, Preston Kinney. That's starting lineup again for the Chargers. It is Colson, Whitler, Mercer, Barber, and Kinney. The Chargers are coming in at 8 and 3 on the year, coached by Brian White, assisted by Scott Seffner and Jesse Whitler. In the JV matchup, Chargers got the victory 30-28 at the buzzer in that game. A big three-point shot by Jet Yackley, the difference in that game. So that's how that one shook out. And there you have it. That is a look. Man, nobody has left this gym. In fact, I think it's filled up even more as we get ready to go. The officials get everybody lined up and get them ready to go. As the Chargers and the Monarchs come out as they are in the road blue with the red and white trim, red and white letters and numbers. And the Chargers in their home whites with the purple and gold trim, purple and gold letters and numbers, as teams come out here and get ready to go. As it'll be a number 23, Wolf Donut, jumping against Barber, and the Chargers get the tip as checked at Whitler. Wesley with it into the front court for the Chargers as they'll drive it down the right side off to Colson. Gavin in the lane, puts up the shot, blocked as dump it in underneath to Kinney, and as he puts it up off and no good. We've got a whistle and a foul as Kinney got the ball. He went up for the shot and he missed. It was missed away, and then it was Gavin Barber picking up the loose ball, and he gets fouled. And he gets fouled right away by Mickelson, his first personal. And just underway here as Gavin will step to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. Shot up on the way is off the iron and no good. And get ready for the second of 2 here now. Second shot, that's up and off and no good. And it was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sully Buttes. And the Chargers will guard the ball. Bringing it up into the front court for the Monarchs is Baum. Baum into the front court. Looks over the wing on the right side. Catch over there by Bakeberg. Bakeberg drives toward the baseline. Puts a floater up off the glass, up and good for 2. Bakeberg with the bucket gets the scoring started in this game, 2-0. Chargers bringing it into the front court. Whitler across over to Mercer. Eli on the wing on the left side. One dribble, looking to dish it off as a pass comes out, and Whitler will control it once again as Mercer lost his passing lane, and he gets it into Whitler. Wesley goes up and whistle, foul on the play as he goes up for the shot. Foul on the play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and the foul on the Monarchs, I believe it's going to be number 30. That will be Mickelson. Indeed it is. He picks up his second personal, and Wesley will step to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. After Barber missed his first 2, Wesley will step up and hits his first shot. get Sully Buttes on the board. As Mickelson will check out for the Monarchs. Number 3, Kroll will check in for the Monarchs. As Kinney checks out for the Chargers, and Jet Yackley will come in for Sully Buttes. And the junior for the Chargers, Wesley Whitler, gets ready for the 2nd and 2. Shot on the way is up and good. 2-2 our score. Sully Buttes and Warner, they throw it in down low. They get it up and in for 2. Nice pass. Canupi finished it with the bucket, 4-2. Quickly, the Monarchs take the lead. Chargers up with it, into the front court with it. Off with it goes to Mercer. Eli, a 3 on the way. That's going to be too strong. Off and tip, and coming out with it is Bakeberg for the Monarchs. Spin move in the lane, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Yackley comes down with a rebound for Sully Buttes. Jet brings it up. Over to Whitler. Wesley, a 3 on the wing on the right side is good. Whitler with the 3. And it's now 5-4. Chargers as Baum up with it now for the Monarchs. Baum pushing. Kicks it out to the wing. Ball tipped and stolen away. Whitler with the tip and steal. And we've got a foul on the play. As the Monarchs coming down the court. Foul will be called on, let's see, I think that's going to be Canupi. It is. Canupi with his first. And it'll be a sideline inbounds for Sully Buttes. That's the 3rd team foul for the Monarchs as they get ready to toss it in. Colson throws it into Whitler. Wesley with the catch. Over to Colson now. Gavin starts up, kicks it down to the baseline to Barber. Gavin gets it over on the left side on the wing. Mercer with it there. Out top to Yackley. Jet brings it around. Gives it off to Mercer. He'll put up a 3. Hits the 3. Eli Mercer with the 3 from the wing. 8-4 Chargers. As quickly, Baum hustles it in the forecourt. Man, oh man, do they push that ball. To the wing on the right side, catch with it. That is by Bakeberg, and it gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Monarchs ball. They'll throw that in on the near sideline in front of the Sully Buttes fans. As the toss comes in, they'll throw it in the back court. Baum will chase it down. We're back underway once again with 5:50 to go in the first quarter. 8-4 Sully Buttes. Out top with it to Kroll. Kroll. Whistle, foul. That'll be called. Gavin Colson will get the contact foul. His first, team first. And a baseline inbounds. As Baum throws it in. Catch made there with it for the Monarchs. They get it back out top. Controlling there is Bakeberg. Over a 3 on the way. Is off of the mark and misses everything. And the Chargers will get it on the miss. And the Monarchs they'll put on pressure. Whitler catches it. He breaks from his defender Kroll. And he'll bring it into the front court. Whitler with it for the Chargers. Off with it to Colson. Gavin in the lane. And they'll get him for palming the ball. Turnover on the play. Goes back to the Monarchs. As Wolf Dunnett gets ready to throw it in. Bakeberg with the catch on the far side of the court. Into the front court with it. Now driving on the baseline. Going up for the shot. Is up and off and no good. Loose ball coming back up with it was Wolf Dunnett. Fouled on the play. Barber goes for the block, and he'll go to Wolf Dunnett to the line to shoot 2. And the foul will be called on Gavin Barber. Gavin's first of the afternoon. 2nd team foul. And 2 on the way here, coming up here. For the Monarchs, and that is actually that's Canupi. Excuse me, Canupi with the shots at the line, hits the first shot. As Gage Canupi with the second shot up, and that'll be short. And Whitler skies and pulls down the rebound. Chargers will forward it into the front court. With it is Mercer. Eli over to the right side to Yackley. Jet off with it to Whitler. Wesley goes to the right side, puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. There for the rebound is Canupi. Across to Baker, quickly into the front court come the Monarchs. They get it thrown back out top. Catch with it is Baum. Baum, high post, left side jump shot is up and off and no good. Whitler down with the rebound for the Chargers. Wesley brings it over with it now to Yackley. Back to Whitler. He'll put up a 3. That'll be short. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Monarch ball. It'll be Warner ball. 4:41 to go, first quarter. 8-5. Sully Buttes by 3. It will be Wolf Dunnett ready to toss it in. Inbounds catch by Kroll for the Monarchs. Kroll into the front court with it. And foul on the play. Contact. That'll be called on Jet Yackley. Jets first. Team third. eat both teams with 3 team fouls here. 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Sideline inbounds for the Monarchs. Wolf Donnet tosses it in. Baum gets it underway once again. He has it top of the key. Chargers man-to-man D. Wing on the right side. Wolf Donnet with it. A pass out top comes to Kroll. Braden Kroll for the Monarchs. To Baum over to the right side. A long 3 on the way by Bakeberg. Rattles in and out. No good as it goes out of bounds. Barber tried to pull it in. Lost it. It went out. It'll be Warner ball. They'll get a baseline inbounds coming up here. And get another crack at it as they quickly set a play and get it going into the ball. They throw it up, and Baum throws it off the back of a defender and puts it in off the glass and good for 2. 8-7 now. Sully Buttes by 1. Whitler into the front court with it. Over it goes to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. Spins around. Off to Mercer. He'll put up a 3. That'll be off the mark. No good. Baum gets the rebound. He'll turn and push it into the front court for Warner. Baum out top. Over to the left side. They bring it down to the corner. Wolf Donnet with the baseline left side. Gets it in down low. Catch made there by the Monarchs. With it is Canupi. Canupi goes in the lane, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. And Colson gets the rebound for the Chargers into the front court with it to Mercer. Eli. Pass into Whitler. Wesley goes into the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Pulling it down is Bakeberg for the Monarchs. Bakebird has it on the wing on the right side. Out top of the key to Baum. Baum for Warner. Stops inside the key. Top of the key. Wing on the right side. Kroll with it. Throws it back over down the corner. Baseline. Driving there. He gets it off with it. Canupi puts up a shot. That's off and no good. Loose ball passed out top. A 3 on the way is off and on. That one no good. As the Monarchs, it'll be a stepping out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball with 3:11 to play in the first quarter. It is 8-7. Sully Buttes leading the Monarchs by 1. Mercer checks out for the Chargers now as Eastonmore will come in for Sully Buttes. With it is Yackley for the Chargers. Over to Whitler, and Wesley will be shadowed by Braden Kroll into the front court. And Whitler brings it around to the right side with it to Yackley. Jet has it to high post off to Colson. Gavin out to Moore. Back over to Yackley. Jet drives on the right side. Whistle foul. And Jet will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on the play. That'll be called on Kroll. Kroll his first. And that'll be the team 4th. And 2 at the line coming up here for number 10 for Jet Yackley for the Chargers. As first shot is up and good. Kinney checks in for the Chargers as Barber will go to the bench. And Jet gets ready for the 2nd and 2 shot on the way. That one good. 10-7, Chargers by 3. Quickly, Baum into the front court for the Warner Monarchs. To the wing on the right side, Kroll with it. Braden Kroll makes a move towards the baseline on the right side, or on the left side rather. Cut off there, he'll throw back out front, and the Monarchs will reload. Baum goes down the lane, throws up the shot. Whistle, foul for the line to shoot 2, Will Baum, Joseph Baum. And the foul called on Preston Kinney. Preston's first of the game, 4th team foul. With 2:34 to play here, as Baum will step to the free throw line for a couple. As the Monarchs get set, set fire, shot up and good. As he'll get ready for the 2nd and 2. Baum gets it ready to go. Shot up on the way, and that in and out, no good. Whitler comes down with a rebound. Whoa! Whistle and a foul on the play, and the foul will be called. And the foul will be called on number 23. That will be Wolf Donnet. 10. And then it'll be 2 at the line here. That was the 15th foul, and Whitler will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. As Wesley was fouled on the rebound. First shot is up and good. 11-8, Chargers with 2:33 to go here in the first quarter. I got the feeling this one's going to be a physical game this afternoon. As get ready for the 2nd and 2. Shot is up and off and no good. Wolf Donnet with the rebound for the Monarchs. Over to Baum, and Warner up with it. Has it on top. Man-to-man D for the Chargers. Wing on the right side. Bakeberg with it now. Over to the wing. Kroll will fire a three from there, and that misses everything. More with the rebound for the Chargers. Easton forwards it to Whitler. Wesley in the front court. Pulls back for the three. That is up and good. 3 for Wesley, and it's 14-8. Chargers by 6 as Baum up with it into the front court for the Monarchs. Over to the wing on the right side. Wolf Donnet with it. Stops for a three. Pulls it back. Bakeward, thanks Sheridan. And we've got a whistle away from the foul. And that is going to be called on number 2 on Lincoln Kroll. No, check that. No, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's going to be called on Kinney on Preston. And that'll be 2 at the line coming up here now for Lincoln Kroll for the Monarchs. Hits that first shot. 14-9. Sully Buttes. And Kroll hits that first, has the second. Shot up on the way, and that one is off and no good. And a rebound by the Monarchs, up with it. And a jump ball call. Possession arrow will keep it on the Monarchs' end. To get a baseline inbounds. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pierre. DT Meyer with you from the gym in Oneida. Sully Buttes and Warner. And boys, game 2 of our doubleheader here. Charger girls took the first one, 52-51. Monarchs with it. Kroll gives it out top to Baum. Kicks it out to the wing. Wolf Donnet puts up a three. That misses. And Whitler on the backside, he gets the rebound. Forwards it over to Moore. Easton into the front court. Off to Mercer. And Eli goes into the lane, puts up a floater. Gets it! Mercer with the bucket. He's got 5, and it's 16-9. Chargers by 7. Quickly, Baum handed back the other way into the front court. Misses the shot. Whitler for the rebound. As he brings it, pushes, goes up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Loose ball as it'll be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Warner. It'll be Charger ball. Baseline inbounds. Wesley kind of threw up kind of a prayer there, and it rolled off. No good. Usually, even his prayers are good shots. As the ball comes into Whitler. Wesley on the wing on the left side for the Chargers. Makes a move, kicks off to Kinney. Resets his dribble, gives it up out top to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers on the wing on the left side. Pulls up for the jumper. That'll be short. And the Monarchs save the ball. Coming up with it is Braden Kroll after Wolf Donnet saved it into the front court with it for the Monarchs. Bakeberg. As Wolf Donnet out top with it to Baum. Baum with under a minute to go into the quarter. The drive it down the lane, puts it up between 2 defenders, hits it off the glass, up and good for 2. 16-11, Chargers. It'll be Yackley. Jet into the front court with it for Sully Buttes. Has it on top, off with it to Mercer. Eli kicks it out to Moore. Easton puts up a three. That's off the mark and no good. Loose ball, gives it off to Moore. Easton puts it in underneath for Mercer. Puts it off the glass, up and good for 2. Nice passing. 18-11. Chargers answer quickly into the front court. Wolf Donnet loses it. Out of bounds. With 25.3 to play in the quarter, shot clock will be off. Chargers will have the possession as Colson will check in. Kinney will come out for the Chargers. And Warner will get will pressure the ball. Bakeberg will ride Wesley Whitler into the front court with it. And Whitler gets it across here with 15 to go in the quarter. Whitler brings it over to the right side. Wesley for the Chargers brings it around. And off with it to Whitler as he gets it over in the corner with 5 seconds to go. Kicks it out. Yackley puts up a three. That misses the mark. Colson gets it, puts it up, tries to put up a shot. No foul, no joy. And after end 1 quarter, Sully Buttes 18. Warner 11. Back in 60 seconds on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
And we'll get ready to go for the second quarter. Chargers coming out with Mercer, Barber, Colson, Whitler, and Moore. And for the Monarchs, it is Baum, Kroll, along with Bakeberg. Number 20, that is Canupi, and number 30, that is Mickelson. Chargers will start with the ball as Whitler gets ready to toss it in. Inbounds lob, it goes with it to Mercer. Eli catches it in the back court, brings it up. Off with it to Colson. Now Gavin will have it out front for the Chargers. Brings it around on the right side. Over to Moore on the wing. Easton out top to Barber. Over to Colson. Gavin underneath. Wide open. And Mercer was cutting toward the basket and hits it. He's got 9, 20-11 Chargers. Baum quickly into the front court with it for the Monarchs. Baum to the left side. Catch with it there. That is Braden Crawl. Out top, catch it to Mickelson. Wing on the right side. Baum controlling on the wing. Pass out top. Bakeberg with it. Bakeberg, he's clear for a three. He'll take it. Misses the mark. Rebound comes out to Whitler, and Wesley for the Chargers has it on the wing. He'll pull back for a three. Hits the three! Whitler with the three. 23-11. Sully Buttes as the Charger with the ball. We've got whistle and we've got a timeout on the court. A 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Butte's athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
We are back. DT along with you. 7:07 to play, second quarter. Sully Buttes 23, Warner 11 in boys play of our second game of our doubleheader this afternoon. Charger girls took the first one 52-51, and it was that tight of a score pretty much throughout. Monarchs quickly into the front court they come with it. Baum. He gives it off to Bakebird. He resets his dribble, gives it off on the wing. Left side to Kroll. Braden Kroll, top of the key to Mickelson. Wing on the right side. Baum with it there. Pass out top as Canupi launches a three. That misses everything. Chargers will be there for the rebound. Whitler will forward it over to Moore. Easton for the Chargers, down over to Mercer. Eli off with it to Colson. Gavin for the Chargers clears it on off to the wing. A three on the wing from the right side is off, in and out, no good. Loose ball coming up with it are the Monarchs. Bakeberg gives it over to Baum into the front court. Now Kroll driving, loses the handle on the ball. Goes out of bounds. Chargers, we get it, man. Oh, man, this is a fast game, man. Both teams are really pushing the tempo here. Whitler with it into the front court now after the inbounds. Mercer has it. Eli on the wing on the right side. Out top to Whitler. Wesley over to Moore. Easton on the wing on the left side. Stops his dribble. Gives it off to Whitler. Wesley for the Chargers will drive around a couple of defenders. Baseline on the way. Puts up the shot. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up for the layup. Puts it off. Can't get it to go. Whistle. Foul on the play. And I think Wesley got his rebound again. Foul will be called on the Monarchs. And I believe that's going to be on Kroll. No, check that. That's going to be on Mickelson. And that'll be his third personal. And he'll go to the bench. And that will get the Monarchs to the bench, and they'll bring in the number 23, Wolf Donnet again. Inbounds catch with it for the Chargers. With it more over to Mercer. Eli on the right side puts it off the glass and gets it to go. Eli Mercer. He's got 11, and it's 25-11. Chargers into the front court for the Monarchs. With it is Bakeberg. And we have an offensive foul on the play. That will be called on Canupi. Canupi drilled into Whitler. Wesley took a shot. Moore will check out for the Chargers as Barber will come in. Inbounds. Now Jet Yackley for the Chargers in. He'll bring it up into the front court. Yackley for the Chargers. Brings it around over to Colson on the wing on the left side. Makes a move towards the baseline. He's stuck there. And we have a whistle, contact. And there'll be a foul on the play, I believe. Check that. That'll be called. No, I guess there was not a foul. Whitler will check out for the Chargers. He took a nasty shot. And Colson lost it on the sidelines there. Stepped out. It'll be Warner ball on the turnover. And the Monarchs have to come back and get it in. Wolf Donnet tosses it into Baum. Baum for the Monarchs. Baum brings it up as he brings it in. Throws it over high post right side. Jump shot on the way is up and good. That by Kroll hits it. And it is now as the Chargers come back the other way, and Mercer is open. He hits it. Nice pass down the court from mid-court, and Mercer wide open on the left side, laid it off the glass. 6 1/4, 13 in the game. 27-13, Chargers answer. Bakeberg in the front court with it for Warner. Gives it off to Baum. He'll control out front. Catch with it there. Bakeberg over to the wing on the right side. Kroll with it, makes a move towards the lane. Loses the handle on the ball. Jump ball call. Possession will keep it on the Monarchs' end. Out in the court for the Chargers, it is Kenny Barber, who's just checking out as Whitler will come back in. There's Mercer, Colson, and Yackley out for the Chargers. Baseline inbounds coming up for Warner with 4:50 to play in the second quarter. Chargers leading 27-13. Monarchs working around the perimeter. Wing on the left side. Baseline three on the way is up and good. Braden Kroll hits a three. He's got 5 points in the game, all in this quarter. 27-16 Chargers. Mercer with it now in the front court for Sully Buttes. Over to Yackley on the wing on the left side. Bounce pass into Whitler. Wesley puts it up and good for two. Nice cut, nice pass by Yackley and finished by Wesley. And it's 29-16 Chargers answer as we've got a foul on the play called on, that'll be on Gavin Colson. Gavin, his second personal, first team foul. And the Monarchs will inbounds in the back court. Baum will keep it rolling here. Josiah Baum, top of the key for the Monarchs. Pass over, goes to the high post with it. Off of it to Bakeberg. Bakeberg stuck there, turns, puts up the shot. That'll be off and no good. Whitler there for the rebound for the Chargers. And Wesley. Whitler has it out top. And gives it out top to Colson. Gavin for the Chargers. Kicks it off to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. In. Goes up for the shot. Whistle. Foul on the play. Three. That'll be called on Kroll, his second personal. And that's the third team foul for the Monarchs. 2 coming up for Jet from the free throw line. He got 2 in the first quarter. And that's where his points came from. As 3:52 to go in the second quarter. And the freshman for the Chargers gets ready at the line for 2. First shot up on the way is good. Jet Yackley for the Chargers hits the second to make it 30-16. Sully Buttes. Second shot, set fire on the way, in and out as Kinney does a nice job of rebounding. Gets it back for the Chargers as they throw it over as Yackley with a rare miss at the free throw line. Gives it over to Mercer on the wing on the right side. Eli over to Whitler. Wesley on the wing on the right side. Makes a move towards the baseline. Kicks it across. Yackley puts up a 3. That's off the air. No good. Put back by Whitler is off the rim and out. No good. Rebound by Bakeberg for the Monarchs. Bakeberg up with it into the front court. Bakeberg with it. Gives it up out top to Baum. Baum for Warner. Makes a move down the lane. Kicks it out to the wing. Wolf Donnet puts up a 3. That's all up and good. He caught enough of the rim and dropped down and good for 3. And we've got a foul will be called, and they're gonna give a call. They're gonna call Gavin Colson for his third personal, and that's a second team foul. And no, check that. Oh no! Check that. That is against the Monarchs. Canupi, his third. Excuse me, as it'll put Preston Kinney to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. That is the 5th team foul on Warner. There's 3:19 to go in the first half, and Preston at the line for the Chargers. The senior shot, set, fire on the way off the front of the rim and off. No good. And Preston gets ready for the 2nd and 2. Sets, fires, shot on the way. It is off the mark and no good. Rebound on the play by Lincoln Kroll for the Monarchs. He'll give it off to Bauman. Bauman in the front court. Now to Braden Kroll out top, controlling to Wolf Donnet. Passing the wing on the right side. Bakebird open for a 3, and he'll take it as the ball skips out, misses. Whitler for the rebound, forwards it over to Mercer, and Eli drives on the right side, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. As Easton Moore follows him and lays it off the glass, good for 2, 32-19. Sully Buttes with it into the front court. It is Baum with it going through, and we've got a blocking foul on the way. That will be called on Preston Kinney. Preston with his 3rd personal. And that will put 2 at the line here coming up for Baum. Josiah Baum, he is 1 for 2 from the free throw line on the night. 5 points in the game, all of those in the first quarter. And Baum for the Monarchs. Josiah, a 5'10 junior. First shot is up and good. 32-20. Barber checks in for the Chargers now as Kinney will go to the bench. As Josiah Baum gets ready for the 2nd and 2. Aim, set, fire, shot on the way, and good. Josiah Baum with 7 points for Warner. And it's 32-21, Sully Buttes. 2:43 to play in the second quarter. Whitler in the front court for the Chargers. Off to Moore, Easton. Back over, keeping it on the left side. Wesley Whitler on the wing on the left side. He'll bring it out top. Over to Yackley. Jet has it top of the key. Makes a start around on the right, on the left side on the arc. Out to Whitler, out 4 feet behind the line, puts up a 3, that's no good. And whistle, a foul. Mercer caught the rebound, and he was going back up for it. He was fouled going up. Foul on the play on the Monarchs. That, I believe it's going to be on Bakeberg, and that'll be his 1st team foul. And 2 at the line here, coming up here now for Eli, as this will be his first trip to the free throw line. First shot is up and good. 33-21, Chargers. As one of the seniors for Sully Butte, 2nd shot on the way, that one good. 34-21, Chargers. As Sully Butte's putting on some pressure. Bakeberg with it for Warner. Pass, leads a pass to Bakeberg into the front court. Driving in, losing the handle on the ball. Chargers pick up the loose ball. Whitler with it. Wesley goes up for the shot. Gets it to good. Gets it to go. Good for 2. Whitler with the bucket. He's got 12, 14, 16 points. And at 36-21, Sully Buttes. Baum with it into the front court. Loses it again. And we've got a foul on the play as Jet Yackley picked it up. And we've got a foul. We're coming back the other way. Foul on the play on the Monarchs. That'll be called on Lincoln. No, check that. Let's see here. They're showing it is on Lincoln Kroll. I thought that was, I got him for 2, but it'll be Yackley at the line to shoot 2. Hits the first shot. 37-21, Sully Buttes, 1:57 to go first half. Yackley gets ready for the 2nd and 2. Shot on the way, and that one good. 38-21, Chargers, 1:55 to play in the first half. In the front court with it, Braden Kroll. Out top to Baum. With it to Bakeberg, wing on the right side, top of the key. Wolf Donnet with it. Pulled back a long 2 jump shot and hits the mark. Wolf Donnet with the bucket. He was just outside of the lane on the right side, and about a 14-foot jumper drains it, and it's now 38-23. Monarchs needed that bucket. Charger ball in the front court. Whitler, as a Mercer gets it, puts up a 3. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. And we've got a travel call on the play, and Eli's coming up limping. As the Monarchs will get it with 1:23 to go here in the first half. Inbounds. Lincoln Kroll throws it in. Catch with it to Bakeberg. Now Baum will control into the front court. Gets it stripped and taken away. Foul on the play. That'll be called on Whitler. Wesley will get tagged for the contact, trying to go for the strip. It'll be the 2nd team foul for the Chargers, and the Monarchs will inbounds in the back court as Baum makes the catch. He'll bring it up. Baum into the front court for Warner. Is it out top? The pass in underneath. They tried to get it to Bakeberg, cutting down the lane. It's like a UCLA play. They tried cutting it on the right side. Whitler swiped it out of bounds. It'll be a baseline inbounds coming up for Warner with 1:08 to play in the first half. Bakeberg driving in, gives it off to Baum. Baum with it over to the right side. Wolf Donnet puts up a three. That'll be no good. Whitler on the backside for the rebound. A reach-in foul on the play by Bakeberg. Picks up his second personal. And it'll put Wesley to the line to shoot two for the Chargers. As the Monarchs, the fouls keep racking up. Wesley took a shot to the solar plexus in the first quarter, and I think he's still kind of shaking off the after effects of that as he steps to the line for two. First shot is up and good. 17 points for Whitler, and it's now 38-23 Chargers. Exactly 1 minute to go in the second quarter. And the junior for the Chargers. Whitler's second shot up on the way. That one good. Whitler for 18, and it's now 38-23. Sully Buttes driving the baseline. It was Bakeberg. It's off and no good. We've got foul contact on the backside after the rebound on the play by Wolf Donnet. That'll be called. That'll be Easton Moore. Easton picking up his first third team foul, and 53 seconds to go in the second quarter. And the officials being called over to the. They're being called over. That'll be on Easton Moore. They were just checking to see what the number was, and it'll be a baseline inbounds coming up for Warner. As lob pass goes out to Wolf Donnet for the Monarchs. As he has it on the wing on the left side, he'll put up a three. Hits the three. Wolf Donnet with the three. 40-26, Sully Buttes. As Whitler catches it, brings it up with 38 seconds to play in the first half. And there's about an 8-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock for the Chargers. Yackley have it out front. Chargers with it. Whitler with it. Wesley on the right side. Over to Yackley. Jet's open for a three. He'll take it. Hits it. Swish. Jed Yackley. 43-26. Sully Buttes. Monarchs with the ball in the front court. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Bakeberg will give it off to Baum. Baum for the Monarchs. Has it out top. Wing on the right side. Top of the key as Bakeberg puts up a three. That's off of the mark and no good. Loose ball. Up with it is Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. Puts up a half-court shot. That's off the mark. And after one half of play, Sully Buttes 43, Warner 26. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back right after this 3-minute timeout for the Blue Goose halftime report.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Buttes Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Welcome back. Time for the Blue Goose halftime report here in Country 95.3. The Sully Buttes Chargers with the lead at the break, 43-26. Let's run down scoring for the Monarchs. We've got 8 in the game for Brennan Wolf-Donnet, a couple of threes, as 7 points for Josiah Baum, 5 in the game for Braden Kroll, 3 for Gage Canupi, 2 for Drew Bakeberg, 1 for Lincoln Kroll. Fairly balanced scoring for the Monarchs for a total of 26. And from the free throw line, they were 5 of 8 from the free throw line. And I've got them in the books for 6 turnovers. For the Chargers, 18 points for Wesley Whitler, 15 points for Eli Mercer, 8 points for Jet Yackley. We have 2 in the game for Easton Moore. And those are the only 4 that have scored for a total of 43 rather. And the Chargers 12 of 18 from the free throw line on the afternoon. And at score at the end of the first quarter, Chargers led 18-11. Sully Buttes outscored Warner 25-15 in that second quarter. Personal fouls. Gavin Colson has 3 for Preston Kinney, and those are the only ones with multiple fouls. And there's just 1 each for Moore, Yackley, and Barber and Whitler. Out for the Monarchs, 3 for Canupi, 3 for Mickelson, 2 for Bakeberg, 2 for Braden Kroll. And it looks like I think it was just 1 for Lincoln Kroll. So that's a rundown of some of the scoring here for you. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. Back right after this 3-minute timeout.
Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771. Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida, proud to be a supporter of Sully Buttes Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
As we are back, hi DT along with you. Good to have you on board as the Chargers and the Monarchs getting ready for second half action of basketball. Boy, if you been with me throughout the afternoon, thanks so much for tuning in. We're glad to have you along here to hear Sully Buttes Sports. The Chargers, a big doubleheader at home. They always whenever they face Warner, it's always a tough matchup. And I hope you'll be able to join us next week. A couple other tough opponents on tap in the schedule as we move further into the month of February. On Tuesday night, the Chargers will be in Murdo to take on Jones County, and the Coyotes are a talented ball club, girls and boys. So they're going to have their hands full coming up, to be sure, on Tuesday night, with the girls starting about 6:15, the boys game to follow. And then Friday night, the Potter County Battlers come to town, and when these two teams hook up, you can throw the records out. To be sure, always a spirited contest between Sully Buttes and Potter County, and we'll have that for you. Girls and boys doubleheader basketball action Friday night on your home for Charger Sports, Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Chargers coming out. Looks like they'll start with it, as it is Barber, Kenny, Mercer, Colson, and Whitler. Out for the Monarchs, it's Canopy, along with Wolf, Donnet, Mickelson, Baum, and Bakeberg, as the Chargers will start with it, and Whitler will catch it in the backcourt, and we'll get it underway. Wesley into the front court with it, looks to the right side, drives it into the lane, kicks it out to the perimeter, throws it back out top. Mercer with the catch. Floater from the free throw line is off and no good. Gets his own put back and put it off and no good, as a Barber comes up with it for the Chargers. Out top to Colson. Gavin with the three on the way. Good! Gavin Colson drains the three, and it's 46-26 Chargers. Somewhere I know his mother must be awfully proud of that young man, as we're getting back underway with it into the front court. With it is Baum. Gives it up out top to Wolf Donnet. Bakeberg controlling. Back over to Wolf Donnet. Pulls up for the three on the right side, is off and no good. Underneath, Colson for the rebound. Cross courts it over to Whitler. Wesley into the front court with it. Back over to Colson. Gavin makes a move toward the lane. Top of the key to Whitler, or to Mercer rather. Eli, floater up and good for two. Eli with 17 points now. 48 to 26. Sully Buttes, and the ball got away on the inbounds, and the Monarchs will get ready to toss it in. Inbounds catch with it is Bakeberg, now controlling Wolf Donnet into the front court for Warner. Over to around the perimeter, Mickelson with it. Out top, catch made there by Baum. Baum for the Monarchs, back to Mickelson. Mickelson on the wing on the left side, as picks up his dribble, looking for help, as Baum will come out to control once again. He has it top of the key, and there is a whistle and a foul on the play. Be called on, that'll be called on Eli Mercer. Eli's first, and be a baseline inbounds for the Monarchs. With 6:39 to go in the third, 48 to 26. Sully Buttes with the lead. Inbounds catch. Canopy gets it over to Baker. Throws it in underneath to Mickelson. Mickelson for the Monarchs, trying to spin around, throw up the shot, in and out, no good. Foul on the play by Barber. Gavin made some good body contact, but picked up his second personal, and it will be, as it'll be two at the line coming up here for Mickelson for the Monarchs. As Alec Mickelson, his first point of the afternoon comes from the free throw line. He went to the bench midway through the first half with foul troubles. Second shot, that's in and out, no good, as the Chargers come down with a rebound. Whitler up with it into the front court for Sully Buttes. Stops, passes over to Colson on the wing. They throw it in down low to Kinney. Back over out front to Colson. Back to Whitler. Wesley, a three on the wing from the right side. That's off and no good. Loose ball. Monarchs take it down. Baum with it now. Brings it across the timeline into the front court. Over to Wolf Donnet. Has it on the wing on the right side. Stops top of the key. As Bakeberg fakes a three, pulls up into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Kinney there for the Chargers, gives it over to Whitler, forwards it over to Mercer. Eli for the Chargers, wing on the left side in the front court. Whitler with it, drives baseline on the left side and pulls it back out to the perimeter. Cross court over to Colson. Gavin for the Chargers. Back over as they throw the ball away. Looked like Gavin was going to try to dish it off to Wesley, and Wesley was cutting towards the basket, and it goes out. Chargers couldn't save it. Third turnover on the Chargers. Bakeberg will bring it up here now for Warner into the front court. Stops just across the timeline in the front court. Looking for help. Pass goes over to Baum on the left side. Mickelson with it. Makes a move towards the lane. Throws up the shot and gets it to go. In for two. Hits it and fouled on the play. Foul will be called on Barber. Gavin with his third personal. As now Yackley will check in. Jet for the Chargers as Barber will go to the bench with 5:32 to go in the third quarter. And Mickelson trying to complete the three-point play. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Those just earlier in this quarter. Shot is up on the way and good. Gives the three-point play, makes it a 20-point lead for the Chargers, now 49-29. In the front court, Whitler with it, out top to Colson. Gavin for the Chargers. Dish off to Yackley. Jet down to the corner to the baseline on the left side for Whitler. Back out front to Mercer. Yackley, or make that Colson make a move in the lane, kicks it back out to the perimeter as Whitler puts up a three, rims out, no good. Mickelson there for the rebound. To Bakeberg into the front court for the Monarchs. Top of the key to Baum. Baum controlling for Warner. On the left side, Wolf Donnet makes a move. He's got room on the left side. Goes up for the shot, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Put back, can't get that to go. Whitler on the backside will get the rebound. He'll bring it up, shadowed by Wolf Donnet into the front court. As he'll go over, try to throw up a shot. It was short. Mickelson for the rebound. Forward to Baum. Forward to Donnet. Wolf Donnet puts up a shot, no good. Rebound on the play. Canupi with it. Canupi for the Monarchs puts up the shot. That's no good. Whitler comes down with it for the Chargers. And out with it to Yackley. Jet puts up a three. Good. Chad Yackley with a three. We've got a 30-second timeout. With 4:24 to go, you're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
And we are back, everybody. DT along with you. Good to have you on board as the Chargers and the Warner Monarchs here. Canupi is out along with Braden Kroll, who's checked in. The lane, Bakeberg, Baum, and Mickelson. Out for the Chargers, it is Mercer, Kinney, Whitler, Yackley, and Colson. Out for the Chargers as the Monarchs get ready to toss it in. As look for the screen. Mickelson with it, throws it in. Catch made there by Kroll. Braden Kroll for the Monarchs. He'll get it into the front court. Off to Baum. Baum controlling for Warner. Been the ball handler pretty much the entirety of the game. Bakeberg controlling on the left side. Now to the wing on the right side. Kroll launches a three. That's off the mark and no good. Ball kicks out. Whitler will get it under control and push it into the front court for the Chargers. Wesley on the right side circles around. Keeps it on the perimeter. Pass out top with it to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. On the left side, off to Whitler. Wesley, a three on the way, is off the mark on that. No good. Ball kicks out. It'll be Sully Buttes' ball off of Warner. As the Chargers with 3:46 to play, third quarter, leading 51-30. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes. Colson gets it in. Gets it back from Kinney after the throw, and Colson Colson goes up for the shot. Whistle foul And Kinney gets the rebound. He went up for the shot. He is fouled going up, and he'll go to the line. Foul will be called. I believe that's going to be on Kroll, and if it is, that's his third. Indeed, I believe it is, as Kinney steps to the line. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line on the night. First shot is up and off and no good. As Lincoln Kroll checks in, along with number 23, Wolf Donnet. Braden Kroll and Canupi check out for Warner. And Kinney will get ready for the second and 2 at the line for the Chargers. 0 for 3, Kinney in that drought. Halfway down and came back out. Monarchs there for the rebound. Mickelson forwards it over to Baum. Baum into the front court for Warner. Baum looks to the wing on the right side. Catch to Bakeberg down to the corner. Mickelson with it on the right side. Top of the key, Wolf Donnet with it. He's been dangerous from behind the arc. Gets it to the left side to Baum. Kicks it out to Bakeberg. Makes a move towards the lane. Puts up the floater. Hits it. Bakeberg with the bucket. And it's 51-32. Chargers quickly back the other way. Whitler with it. Goes up for the shot. Whistle. Foul. Gets a player off. Gets a defender. Jukes the defender. Got him off his feet. And the foul on the play will be called on Wolf Donnet, his first, team second. Actually, they're giving him his second. That's his second personal, according to the book, and I'll go with that. As Wesley at the line. Shot is up and off and no good. And we've got contact. We've got contact underneath as Kinney went up for the. And the foul will be called. That's going to be on Mickelson, and that'll be his fourth. And he'll check out as Kroll will check in. Braden Kroll will come in for Warner. Sully Buttes will get a baseline inbounds on it after the foul on the rebound. In it goes to Mercer. Eli for the Chargers. Brings it around to the wing. Stops his dribble there. Gives it up out top to Whitler. Wesley will pull it out here with 3 minutes to go. And we've got an offensive foul on the Chargers. That'll be called on Eli Mercer. Eli Mercer will get tagged for the offensive foul. And the ball will go back over to the Monarchs here with 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Quickly, Kroll into the front court for the Monarchs. Gets it to Bakeberg, driving baseline on the right side. Floater up and good. Bakeberg, a couple of them last 2 trips down, and he has 4 in the quarter and 6 for the game. 53-34, Chargers as Whitler goes up in down the lane, puts it up good for 2, and he is fouled on the play. Foul will be called on Bakeberg. That'll be his third personal. And Wesley trying to complete the three-point play at the line. He's got 22 points thus far here in the game. And trying to add to his total from the charity stripe is short as he gets his own rebound. Goes back up and puts it off, and that's off and no good. Rebound on the play. Monarchs with it. Bakeberg dribbling into the front court. Stops at the free throw line. Gives it up out top with it to Wolf Donnet. Wolf Donnet driving on the left side. Goes up for the shot. Gets it to go. Wolf Donnet with the bucket. 55-36, Chargers, 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Whitler into the front court, down to the corner, baseline right side. Yackley with it for the Chargers, over to Mercer. Eli looking on the wing on the left side, nothing open. They'll bring it back out. Now Colson with it. Gavin makes a move into the lane, kicks it out to the perimeter, and Mercer puts up a 3, rattles in and out, no good. Whitler there for the rebound, throws it out top. Yackley puts up a 3, no good, and another rebound on the play by Colson. He puts up a 2, and up that's no good. He hits the court. 2 coming up here for Gavin at the line. Foul on the play is going to be on. Let me check on that one here. That is on Bakeberg. That is his 4th personal, and that'll put Gavin to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. That's a 5th team foul on Warner. Gavin hits the first shot. He's got 4 points in the game, all in this quarter. 56-36. Sully Buttes, 2:01 to go in the third. Kinney checks out for the Chargers along with Mercer. Easton Moore comes in along with Barber for the Chargers. And Gavin Jr. gets ready for a second shot. It's up on the way. That one good. Hits them both. 57-36, Sully Buttes by 21. Monarchs with it into the front court with it. Baum drives around, and we've got contact. Foul on the play, and that's going to be on Gavin Colson. And Gavin will pick up, I believe that's going to be his 4th. And that'll be the 5th team foul. No, they got him as 3 personal fouls. But 2 at the line here coming up here for Baum. And at the line is Josiah Baum for the Monarchs. First trip is up and good. First shot hits it. 57-37 Chargers. Colson checks out for the Chargers. Mercer quickly checks back in with 1:54 in a third. Baum gets ready for the second of two. As shot up on the way is up and good. 2 for 2. Monarchs have always been very proficient from the free throw line and showing it here today. They trail 57-38. Sully Buttes brings it into the front court. Whitler with it. Open for 3. He'll take it. Hits the 3. Wesley Whitler. 21-23. 25 points for Whitler now. And it's 60-38 Chargers. Over to the wing on the left side. Monarchs in the front court with it. It is Wolf Donnet. Top with it. Oh, travel call. A shuffle step on the play by Kroll, by Braden Kroll. Gives the ball back over to Sully Buttes with 1:31 to play in the third quarter. It seems to be one of the longest quarters of recent memory. Inbounds. Whitler makes the catch. He's shadowed by Baum into the front court. Wesley for the Chargers. Looks for a screen, but instead he'll drive on the baseline. We've got a whistle and a foul. And Baum made contact as Wesley drove on the baseline on the right side. Foul on Baum. That'll be his first. And that'll put Whitler to the line to shoot 2 for the Chargers. Wesley with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Make that 7 of 8. As he gets ready for the second and 2, 61-38. Sully Buttes and Whitler at the line. Shot is up and good. 62-38 Sully Buttes. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Monarchs with it into the front court with it. They throw it into the lane, trying to save it from going out of bounds. It went off the hands of Kanupi. He lost it going out. Chargers will get the ball. As Warner will put on some full court, will put on some pressure, ball pressure. As bringing up Whitler with it for the Chargers. He'll make the catch and bring it up into the front court. Wesley across the timeline. Stops on the wing on the right side. Top of the key to Moore. Easton in for the Chargers to Yackley. Out top of the key to Mercer. Wesley controlling wing on the right side. Top of the key to Yackley. Jet makes a move towards the lane. Kicks it out to the wing. A 3 on the way. And that's across the rim and out. No good by Moore as he had it from the wing on the right side. Knocked out of bounds. Whoa! Gavin Barber swatted at it and went through the hands of Baum. And it'll be Charger ball. Sully Buttes will keep possession with 48.4 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Whitler will catch the inbounds. He'll bring it up here with 44 seconds to go, about a 15-second differential, 14-second differential from the shot clock and the game clock. Whitler with it on the wing on the right side. Out top to Yackley. Jet at the point for the Chargers. Looks back over. Man-to-man D for the Monarchs. Pass into the paint. It goes to Moore. Easton too high for him. It sails through. And a steal on the play. Wolf Donnet with it. Throws up the shot. Can't get it to go. Put back by Kroll. That's off and no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Sully Buttes' ball with 21.4 to play. As Chargers will get ready to toss it in. It goes to Moore. Easton for the Chargers. Whitler with the, and he'll be fouled from behind by Baum. Baum will pick up his second personal, and that'll put Wesley to the line here for the Chargers yet again. He's got 27 thus far in the game. Make it 28. Hits that first shot. As James Miles checks in for the Chargers, Barber will go to the bench with 18.5 to play in the third quarter. 63-38. Sully Buttes out front as the second shot is off and no good. And Chargers out front by 25. And Baum with it now with 12 seconds to play in the third quarter. Baum with it in the front court. Drives down, cuts through the defenders, puts it the shot and up and good for 2. Baum with the bucket. Chargers bring it down. Mercer with it in the forward to Moore as throwing up the shot at the buzzer is off the mark, and after 3, it is Sully Buttes 63, Warner 40. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 1 minute.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Welcome back, everybody. DT with you, still tallying things up here. 3, 25, 6, 7, 8, 28 points for Yackley for the Chargers, 28. And then I got Gavin Colson, 4 points, and 17 points for Eli Mercer. Let's see, 21 and 28. There makes it. Okay, so 49, 60, 63 as the Chargers leading 63-40 as the Monarchs start with the ball. It is Kroll along with Wolf Donnet. Let's see, it is Braden Kroll and Lincoln Kroll out for the Monarchs. Baum pulls back for the 3. That's off the mark and no good. Down with the rebound, Whitler comes up with it for the Chargers. Wolf Donnet will get the foul on the play. Wolf Donnet for his third personal. It'll be Charger ball. Out for the Chargers, it is Yackley, Whitler, Colson, Mercer, and Kinney. Starting 5 out for Sully Buttes. Check that with the exception here of as Yackley gets it over to Kinney. Goes up and travel call as Preston caught it and was going towards the right side from left to right. Shuffled his feet to try to get under and push off the shot. And travel call by the officials. Gets it to Baum on the inbounds for the Monarchs. And Josiah Baum up with it into the front court for Warner. Has it out top of the key. Stop as he'll make a room around on the right side. Goes up for the shot. Gets it to go. Baum with the bucket, giving him 13 in the game. 63-42 Chargers. Whitler with it. Check that. It is Yackley with it. Over it goes to Colson. Gavin out front to Mercer now. Eli for the Chargers. Looks out top to Yackley. Jet for the Chargers. Brings it over to Colson. Gavin the wing on the right side. Back out top to Yackley. Jet driving through. He'll turn clear for the shot. Rolls it across the rim and out. No good. And the Monarchs saved the ball. Nice save by Canupi for Warner as he'll get the ball will get to Baum, who will handle it into the front court for Warner. Off it goes to Braden Kroll on the wing on the left side. Goes into the lane, pulls up for the jump shot, hits it. Braden Kroll with the bucket. He's got 7 in the game now. 63-44 Chargers. Check that. Whitler Wesley into the front court, up and off the glass, up and good for 2. Wesley with 30 on the afternoon. 65-44 Sully Buttes. Kroll back the other way for the Monarchs. Stops out top to Canupi. Canupi for Warner. Looks. Passes it over, gets it to Kroll. He'll put up a 3 from the wing. That'll be short. Whitler there for the rebound after the miss. It went off the side of the rim. Wesley up with it. Over to Colson in the wing on the right side. Colson for the Chargers. Out front to Whitler. Wesley across over to Mercer. Eli catches it, makes a move toward the lane to Yackley. Now Jet was on the corner on the right side. He brings it out front over to Whitler. And the Chargers just looking to burn some clock as they got 12 on the shot clock with under 6 to play in the game. Wesley Whitler with it for the Chargers. Keeps it under control. 5, 4, 3. Goes in, and we've got foul on the play. And foul will be called on Canupi, and that'll be his 4th. As Bakeberg and Mickelson will check back in. Baseline inbounds for Sully Buttes, and they get a fresh shot clock with 5:50 to play in the game, leading 65-44. Canupi checks out for the Monarchs as Bakeberg comes in. Along with Mickelson, inbound as Whitler, check that Mercer. Eli with the catch and lays it in off the glass. Good for 2. He's got 19, 67-44. Chargers, 5:40 to play in the ball game. Monarchs with it in the front court. Mickelson with it on the wing on the right side. Out top, Wolf Donnet thought about a 3, pulled it down, pulls a high post right side jump shot. It rolls off the rim and out, no good. Whitler gets the rebound for the Chargers. Forwards it to Colson into the front court. Mercer with it. Eli into the lane, pulls up the hook shot, throws it off, can't get it to go. And the Oh man, Monarchs had it, but he had his foot out of bounds. Good hustle on the play there by Lincoln Kroll, and the Chargers will get the ball on the out of bounds. And Whitler will check out here for the Chargers here now. Could be done for the afternoon, as Wesley looking kind of gassed. He's done quite a bit already. Chargers they get Easton Moore in for the Chargers. It is Moore, Colson, along with Yackley, Barber, and Mercer. As Eli puts up the three, that's often no good. Loose ball. Mickelson comes up with it. Whistle, foul. Foul called on the Chargers on Easton Moore, his second personal. It will be Monarch ball with 5:05 to play in the game. Inbounds catch with it to Baum. Baum for Warner. Catch with it into the front court. Baum has it over the wing on the right side. Kroll with it, or Braden Kroll for the Monarchs. Over to the wing on the right side. Controlling Bakeberg. Makes a move towards the baseline. Stuck there. Throws it back out to the perimeter. Baum with it. Baum with it. Pulls back for the three. It's on the way. It's off the mark and no good. Moore comes down with a rebound for the Chargers. Easton. Shadowed three is Kroll shadowing Easton Moore into Jet Yackley. Jet puts up the shot. Wow, man. That's one of the sweetest twos I've seen in a while. 69-44 as Jet has 13 on the afternoon. Monarchs coming back the other way, passing the lane. They go up and a whistle and a foul. I think Easton's going to pick up his third personal. Check and see here. Two at the line here coming up, and indeed it will. Easton Moore with his third personal, and at the line for the Monarchs, shooting two will be Lincoln Kroll. Hits the first shot. 69-45. Colson will check out for the Chargers. Whitler will come back in. He will come back in with 4:18 to go. And Kroll for Lincoln Kroll. Second shot. That one's going to be short. No good. Rebound on the play. Whitler will paw it out and bring it into the front court for Sully Buttes. Top of the key to Moore. Yackley with a Jet for the Chargers. Pass out top to Whitler. Wesley for the Chargers. And over to Moore with it. Mercer for the Chargers now. Over to Yackley. As Whitler gives it over to Jet. At the top of the key, he'll make a move out toward the lane. Now a three on the way. Baseline from the right side as misses the mark. Backside rebound by Lincoln Kroll for the Monarchs. Over to Bakeberg. Bakeberg into the front court with it. Pulls back for the three on the wing on the left side. That's off and no good. Kicks all the way back out. And he'll pull up for another three. And that one is off the mark and no good. Pull back up Bakeberg with it. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Fouled on the play on the Chargers. And that will be, I believe it's going to be Gavin Barber. Gavin with his fourth personal. And two at the line here, coming up for number 10. His first trip to the free throw line is Bakeberg. First shot up and good. 69-46, Sully Buttes. 3:37 to play. Bakeberg got the line for the second of two. Makes them both. Giving him 8 on the afternoon. And the Chargers now a 22-point lead, 69-47. Wesley Whitler into the front court with 3:30 to go in the game. Over to Yackley. Now Mercer, Eli on the wing on the right side. Down to the corner. Whitler will control it around. I think the Chargers are just content with burning some clock with it. Over to Moore, Easton on the wing. He gets it back over to Yackley. Jets open for three. He'll take the three. That's off the mark and back and no good. Put back by Barber. Gavin Barber with the bucket, his first of the afternoon, 71-47, Sully Buttes. Monarchs quickly into the front court they come. With it is Baum down to the corner, catch there by Mickelson. Mickelson, one dribble, gives it back out front. Baum with it, makes a move towards the lane, out to the wing. Three on the way is up and off and no good. Whitler comes down with the rebound for the Chargers. As Wesley will bring it up here with 2:45 to play in the game. Whitler coming out with it, and over to Yackley. Throws it on the corner. Easton Moore drives baseline on the left side. He's stuck as he throws it back out. Outlets it over to Mercer. And Eli Mercer lays it in. He's got 21. And we've got a timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout. Back in 30, you're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Welcome back. DT along with you. 2:31 to play. Sully Buttes is salting this one away, leading 73-47 over the Warner Monarchs and trying to go for the varsity sweep. Charger girls took the first game 52-51, and yes, it was that close, especially in the second half. The Monarchs will start with it. It looks like they're subbing down. They're getting an opportunity to play some younger players out there. And the Chargers looks like they're going to be doing the same, with the exception of Mercer. They throw it in, get it down low. A shot up and good for two by Bisker. Bisker with the bucket hits it, 73-49. And also the Chargers, they're going to sub down as well. Yackley with it for the Chargers, brings around the wing on the right side, top of the key with it to Mercer. Moore with it, down the corner, Yackley. Jet looked in to get it in down low, nothing open. He'll drive into the lane, puts up the shot in the paint, puts it up and good for two. Yackley with the bucket, he's got 15. And we're going to get Height in along with Falkenhagen and Brettenbarber, as the Chargers will be done here with 1:59 to go here, and we'll get a chance for some second unit players to get some court time. Up with it for the Monarchs is number 14, Wood. Out with it to number 15, Williams. Over to the wing on the right side. Wood with it once again. Top of the key. Catch there by number 25, Blum. By Bruns, that is, brother. Bruns. Can't read my own handwriting here. Monarchs keep it moving around the perimeter. Top of the key. Catch there by Bosley. Out to the wing on the left side. Monarchs control. They try to drive baseline. Chargers throw it out. They get it back in. No, they cannot. Loose ball. And Moore will pick it up here for the Chargers. Easton for the Chargers, shadowed by Bruns into the front court. Gives it over to Brettenbarber. Throws it in down low to Miles. Throws it across, a jump shot on the way. Up and good for two by Falkenhagen. Hits the jumper, 77-49. Chargers. Monarchs with it in the front court with right at 1 minute to go in the game. Top of the key. Monarchs get it over. Good hustle on the play there by the Chargers, trying to drive it and get the ball. Monarchs get control of it. Driving around top of the key with it for Warner. That was Bruns. Gives it over to Wood, who has it out front for Warner. Drives toward the lane. Loses a handle, contact on the play. Baseline inbounds coming up here. Foul called on Cooper Falkenhagen, his first. And the Monarchs will throw it in from the baseline, on the inbounds from the baseline. Wood set to toss it in, inbounds catch with it. Monarchs get it in the paint, up and good for two by Williams. Hits it. Nice shot in the lane. 77-51 Chargers. Barber with it in the front court. Brettenbarber over to Easton Moore. Moore brings it out with, there's about 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Chargers will have to take a shot. And Brettenbarber with it, he'll make a move in the lane, dumps it in underneath to Miles. Over as Height puts up a three, off the mark and no good. Whistle, foul, and Falkenhagen will get tagged for his second personal. And that'll be the 15th foul. We're going to come back the other way with 10 seconds to go in the game. And that'll put number 15, Williams, to the line for the Monarchs, as he was in position to get that rebound. And the Chargers are going to go to 9-3 on the season. The Monarchs will drop to 7-6. First shot is up on the way. That's no good by Williams for the Monarchs. Gets ready to go with the second of two. Williams, shot fired on the way, off and no good, as Falkenhagen with the rebound for the Chargers. To give it off to Moore. Easton for the Chargers, as we'll just let it burn down, and that'll be the ball game. And the Sully Buttes Chargers varsity boys pick up a 77-51 victory for the varsity sweep. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Push that up in the upper right.